Coucou toi. Hey guys, I hope you're doing okay. So we're here at the summit. I just got my little bag. Je suis arrivée un peu en retard, donc j'ai raté les premières sessions du matin. So now I'm with Christelle. We're going to get some lunch and then we have des ateliers l'après-midi. So just follow along. Attends, regarde. Christelle nous fait faire des kilomètres. On vient de marcher pendant 3 minutes. Elle me dit, oh mais je cherche un escalator. And I'm like, on vient de dépasser l'escalator. What do you mean tu cherches l'escalator? Elle me dit, ah. Bah en fait il faut qu'on descende en bas, genre. Tu vois, je ne vais plus jamais te laisser.
On a trouvé un ascenseur.
Je ne veux pas te laisser ma vie entre tes mains. Non.
C'était pas une...
Awesome. So when putting together the session, we're going to talk about Black business, but I wanted to add that element of storytelling, that element of where you come from, how that builds, and being able to also add the intergenerational aspect, right? So I'm a young entrepreneur, relatively in my startup years, but I wanted to also be able to conversate with someone who has a bit more experience. So that's when France came to mind in putting together the session. So you're not only going to get a perspective from someone who's starting up, but you're really going to get the full range of experience.
Nice. We don't know how to strike. We know how to complain, to take.
Non.
Non. Absolument d'abord. Moi, la madame, elle a dit que mes cheveux avaient l'air hydratés. J'étais comme les standards. Hydraté pour qui? Hydraté du dessert.
It's okay. She's a beginner. You shall forgive her, okay? She doesn't know. She's really trying hard today. Like, oh mon dieu.
I cannot do it.
Moi non plus vraiment. Dans ces trucs-là, je peux pas mettre le bas.
Since the video.
J'ai vu les microbes là-bas. T'as vu comment ils sont en train de fly?
Since then, I'm like,
damn, my shirt is cleaner.
yeah.
Then the ass actually have a thing on it.
My shirt is cleaner. My shirt.
How are you finding it so far?
I'm amazed by it. The encounters the encounters are awesome.
The discussions?
The content also is awesome and well chosen.
Look at?
Awesome. The word of the day, awesome. And I'm eager to come again tomorrow.
Yay! And next year? And the years
Ooh,
after?
Definitely.
Next time, I'm speaking.
Being part of this circle too.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Gusto?
Me gusta, non, c'est me gusta.
C'est mes gustos déjà. Et tes gustas? De quoi tu parles? Hein? Tu vas prendre une photo? Tu vas payer?
Bien.
Tiens.
Moi, je suis la râleuse forceuse. Cheers. Cheers to what?
Cheers to us. Cheers to being here. Cheers to the summit. It was amazing. Cheers to
black
the
people.
moment, to black people, to the knowledge, to the success.
Of us.
Yes.
And everyone else
And
of our community.
the amazing community that
Cheers
we have.
to the advancement of knowledge.
Amen.
Of shared knowledge.
Amen.
Je vais faire la râleuse. C'est pas le meilleur champ. Le meilleur plat que j'ai écrit. En plus, c'est pas vidéo.
J'ai bien ça
On
en
entend
boîte.
toutes les râles.
Now we're done with the first day.
We're going to a reunion.
Réunion. À la réunion de prière.
Now we are going back to the hall and taking our
On
clothes
va aller,
back.
ouais, on va aller prendre nos affaires and then on va à la réunion and we shall see how the night unravels et on se rejoint demain matin.
Comment t'as trouvé ça, toi?
It was really nice. I wasn't there like at the beginning, mais franchement it was really nice.
And the
Genre,
people
le
you
peu
met?
de temps. The people I met are nice as well. J'ai rencontré des gens where I was like, I did not expect to meet you here. So it was really good.
I'm really glad about the shared values
Also,
between people we've met.
yes. And yeah, let's wait to see how tomorrow's gonna go.
Absolutely.
I just want you to put your hand up high and give each other a big high five because you are here not only for yourselves, but for also the people coming up behind you. So kudos to all of you.
We have everything there, it's just a matter now of consolidating what's there and push it further to come to a point where it's self-sustainable. That's what we need to do. Just wanted to add that point.
Merci Olivia. My next question is itty bitty, very casual, you know, not a lot of thinking required. What is the long-term vision for advancing equity and addressing systemic barriers for Black Canadians and other equity-deserving groups over the next 3, 5, 10 years while tackling issues like access to capital, food security, like Anthony mentioned, amplifying Black perspectives, and ensuring sustainable progress? So, very small, very casual.
I'll start. Simple answer. Keep going.
Working group that meets once a month, typically once one Thursday per month. We also have a WhatsApp group that allows individuals, healthcare providers, organizations, individuals, researchers, scholars within the Black community across Canada to put input and sort of contribute to the health and welfare of Black communities across Canada.
For them when they're speaking from their phone, intergenerationally handicapped. But anyhow, so I have 15 slides and 15 key points I want to make, and I want to make sure that I, sort of support it with the evidence.
From the first summit in 2017, because when I look at all of us here in this room, I know that everything that you have right now, thoughts, feelings, emotions, what makes you assertive, what you consider a major and important and essential and vital purpose is in there.
From a government perspective and from other stakeholders' perspective, that when it comes to implementation, we need to be in the decision-making roles. Thank you.
One thing that jumps out about the declaration is the data. There's a lot of data. It's not just we are going through this, it's here's data to show you that we are going through this. And it feels like in recent years, at times there's been a reluctance for governments or any other body to collect race-based data to kind of highlight these realities.
That really there needs to be expertise in analysis of the data. And that there needs to be community ownership and engagement with the data. And then there needs to be collective construction of the programs, services, and other things that we need to respond to the data. Otherwise, the data just sits there. And one of the things about...
On vient de terminer, ça ressemblait à une conférence. Je dirais que c'était une conférence.
C'était une table ronde, genre keynote. Oh, pardon. Oh. Alright. Du coup, là, on est en route vers la salle, les prochaines salles. On n'a pas la même conférence, so we're gonna go participate. Et puis, bah, après, on se donne rendez-vous pour se faire un petit checkpoint. See you in a few.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe avec Mastodon Noir? Pourquoi est-ce que les Noirs n'ont pas adopté Mastodon? Il n'y a pas de retweet. Si on ne peut pas retweeter quelqu'un, et les gens sur Twitter aimaient, les Noirs aimaient sur Twitter parce que c'était une plateforme orale, donc c'est comme si on parlait. Et pour les gens de Mastodon, retweeter quelqu'un, c'est comme un peu péjoratif, c'est comme emmerder les gens. Donc même si Mastodon se voulait une plateforme ouverte, une alternative à Twitter, ils n'ont pas compris, les communautés noires, elles aiment retweeter les autres. Et liker, et même si on ne suit pas la personne, on fait juste retweeter. Donc on voit déjà même une technologie qui se veut ouverte aux alternatives et aux communautés se ferme en ne comprenant pas comment les utilisateurs utilisent cette technologie. Mais je laisse ma collègue parler.
Because if you go on social media today, which is now like a key agent of socialization, there is training there that is eroding people's self-esteem and self-perspective and putting them in boxes that you have to look like this to be called beautiful. You have to do this in order for you to be productive. And very little is being tied back to one's culture. For instance, I'm Nigerian. Once upon a time, all Nigerians were seen as fraudsters. But with social media, we've been able to change the narrative that last year, Dirty December was a trend, and it brought in a lot of economic value. And this on its own has boosted the Nigerian image. Now, looking at the trend that we have today, where many young people rely on social media to define their identities. Now, how will that impact their engagement with technology? Because if their mindset has been shaped to think in a certain way, don't you think that when they engage with technology, they will fall back to the status quo of the person who designed it? And if that becomes the case value, it's now to respond to the question that you asked earlier about the recipes or the what we use like back home to treat illnesses and everything, instead of refining it, because to some extent they are potent, it's just to remove the impurities. It now takes away the need, because if I don't see myself as valuable, I can't see other members of my community as valuable, to the point where I begin to pursue to address their needs. So even developing or designing solutions that are custom made for the Black communities will not even be a thought anymore, because there is no value in our identity. However, we'll find out that these solutions that are like traditional to us, and later people come in from other communities, they take it, they document their processes, and they repackage it and sell it to us. So you take my leaves, you repaint it, and you give it back to me. So now, how do we fit this? I know that it's a little bit all over the place, but how do we bring it in so that our identities are being retained? So when we engage with technology, we are engaging with them from our own perspectives, our cultures, our value system, and we are promoting us so that our stay culturally will be elongated to perpetuity. Thank you.
So I love how they all passed me the question.
Bon alors, ça vient me chercher?
Oui. Est-ce que t'as fini?
Ah, t'as contre-jour.
T'as pris tes affaires?
Là. Comment ça s'est... Oui. Comment ça s'est passé?
C'est bien.
Ouais.
Encore une fois, c'est super humain. Je trouvais que les panélistes étaient quand même adaptés. Après, l'entrepreneuriat, c'est assez touché parce que c'est vraiment un parcours individuel, peu importe. C'est sûr, on connaît les règles principales, mais je trouvais que le côté humain apportait une autre dimension. Parce que les gens voulaient vraiment... C'est plus à la
c'est vraiment genre en tant que personne, what's the journey?
Exactement, exactement.
Yeah.
Plus que juste, c'est quoi l'entrepreneuriat, le business.
Business.
Business. Ouais, exact.
Okay.
Mais ça me rassure que...
Qu'est-ce qui te rassure?
Alors, jour 2.
jour 2 fini.
Exactement.
We're
jour final
done.
pour nous deux. Jour 2 sur 3, mais notre jour final.
Franchement, it was a very good experience. And I feel like ça serait trop de venir pour la cérémonie de clôture.
C'est vrai.
Moi, je pense que pour moi, what we had those 2 days was enough for like what I was expecting from this conference. So I don't really need to be there for the 3rd day.
Et encore là, agréablement surprise. Des belles rencontres.
On a vraiment eu une belle journée aujourd'hui.
Ouais, vraiment. Regardez la beauté de la place là.
Ouais, regardez. C'est très grand, c'est très vaste. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for following us during this little journey. I didn't vlog much because j'étais en train de profiter.
Exactly.
Mais je pense que je vais vous faire un petit recap, maybe later on. Je vais m'asseoir et puis vous dire un petit peu en détail what happened. Et and yeah, thank you. Bye. Hello guys. So now we're home. I'm back home. It's 7:19 right now. 7 past 19. And I just got home and it's safe to say that today was very much full. I had a very, 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 very long day. And I didn't really vlog much. Like right now I just got home. I'm about to get unready. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about like this whole vlog because I didn't really have time to vlog everything because first of all, I was really into the conference. Like I didn't want to spend my time thinking about like, oh, I have to vlog this for content, oh, I have to do this for content. I didn't really want to spend like the whole conference thinking about like content wise, and at the same time it was just very weird to just like spend time vlogging instead of like actually talking to people, because that's what I was there for. I was there for the discussions, for like listening, participating, networking. So it was really hard for me to put myself in a position where instead of talking to the people that I have in front of me, I'm just like busy vlogging and filming everything. So I didn't film everything. That's why we're having this discussions right now, so that I can actually speak a little bit more about like my thoughts and everything that was going on and all that, so that yeah, you get a little bit more insight of like the experience for me. So first of all, what was the programmation? Like, how was it organized? For me personally, I did not attend like the whole conference because first of all, on Friday I had my driving test practice thingy and I succeeded. Yeah, it's safe to say that your girl is a very good driver. And so I guess I got at the conference at around, I think it was like 1 p.m. I got there for lunchtime. So I was there for lunchtime and I was with my friend Christelle, which is also another reason why I wasn't like vlogging that much, because I was like, that's weird for you to invite someone and you say, oh, okay, we're gonna go to this thing together, and then you spend your whole time like vlogging instead of like actually interacting with the person that you had in front of you. So I did not want to put Christelle through the whole like, she's standing whilst I'm vlogging everything and doing videos and talking and everything. So I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna like shot some stuff, but then that's it, right? And basically we got there, she got there early. She did her first conference at 10 and then I got there at 1 p.m. We were having lunch, but at the same time as we were having lunch, we had like a time for lunch and then we had a time where some people would be speaking while we're finishing up lunch. And the first day, so yesterday, it was a keynote from I'll have to find the name. I don't really remember the name. I'll find the name of the person. And he was just, you know, talking about what he does and kind of speaking and telling us a lot of really great stuff. And it was really insightful in the sense of, you know, when you have someone telling you how important sharing your story is, and like gathering the courage to like go out there and take that first step to talk about something that is actually going to benefit someone else and help someone else, right? That's what he was talking about, the fact that, you know, you really have to do that thing, put yourself out there and talk to people and help people, because you don't know what like something that you can say to someone is gonna do for them in their life, right? So it was really insightful. Christelle and I met like this really cool lady and this other guy during the whole like lunch break. It was really fun because like the guy was talking and the lady kept making comments, and it was so fun because I think she was Jamaican and the guy was Jamaican. So when the guy would ask questions like who's the most important person like in your life, the lady would just be like, mama, and the guy would be like, yeah, that's true, that's right, me too. And it was just very fun. You know, they were bonding and I was like, you're making this so fun. I told her like, I'm sorry, but you're making this so much fun. And yeah, after that we had I believe we had 2 sessions, and then Christelle and I had to go to church because we have like a gathering on Friday evenings, so we could not stay. And then this morning, actually Christelle kind of came a little bit late. She came on time for her conference, but I was there early and I had a conference at 9:30. She came at 10, I think, or 11, I'm not sure. But we did not have the same conferences, so we were not like together today. And we did have lunch together. It was really fun. Again, we met other people. Franchement, the whole conference was like a very good surprise for me. It was not more... I learned a lot. Like I learned a lot of like beautiful initiatives, beautiful projects, beautiful things. There was a lot of like notes that I took. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna look into this, I'm gonna do researches into this. It was really good like to have perspective on certain subjects that I'm not necessarily usually informed about, or like having a perspective that I don't usually have, or looking at problematics from a perspective that I don't usually encounter. And it was really fun. Like I participated in a workshop on like Black and wealthy. I participated in a workshop on, it was not workshops, it was discussions, and then we had like Q&As. It was another on technologies and Black communities, another one on like health, like Black people's health policies and everything like that. And yeah, honestly, it was really insightful. It was really joyful. It was really interesting. And you know, when you spend your time on something and you feel like, okay, this is actually very valuable, right? That was me today. I was like, this actually has a lot of value. So I was very happy and very grateful. It's someone that told me about the conference, right? Shout out to Drayton. They let me know about the conference and I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. I should, you know, look it up. Then when I was looking it up, I was like, oh, that looks nice. But then when I was actually there, the conversation that I had with people and the people that were there as well, it surprised me. Like I was very well surprised. I was very happy. It felt good, you know, to like meet all those people and to have those conversations and just hear those conversations that people were having. And yeah, I hope, I mean, apparently there's like an edition every year, so I might sneak myself in next year. We never know, maybe I'll be speaking too. No, but yeah, on a serious note, guys, it was really amazing. I had a lot of fun, and if you did hesitate to come this year, don't worry, it's a yearly thing, so best believe that next year there's also an edition. I don't know where it will be. I hope it won't be too far, because like this year was here in Montreal, so I was like, oh, it's near, so I could go, but I hope next year it won't be like far, so that I can actually attend, right? And yeah, I'm gonna leave you with this. I'm just going to get on ready, remove that makeup, take a good shower, wear my PJs, and then montage this whole thing so that I can just give you the vlog and yeah, it's done. And then go to sleep, because tomorrow we're going to sing for the Lord, so have to sleep early. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, and I hope you were as happy as I am to learn about this initiative, this conference, and that yeah, you maybe look a little bit more into the initiatives that are presented. Like I filmed some stuff, so you can maybe look it up and see if there's anything that would interest you. Go on their website, look at what they do, and learn a little bit more about what is being done, you know, and maybe you can participate in any kind of way. So yeah, thank you very much. Love you. Bye.